Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We are jumping right into your sources today. We're going to unpack a term that's really the ultimate shortcut for defining musical adventurousness.
Left field.
Left field, exactly. Our mission is to define this sound, find its legacy, and figure out why its experimental spirit is, well, still shaping how we make music.
And we really have to start with the fact that it's a classic dual meaning term.
Right, two things at once.
Exactly. First, you've got the specific UK electronic duo, Neil Barnes and Paul Daly.
An absolute powerhouse.
For sure. But second, and this is why we're doing the deep dive, it's the broader descriptor.
Category.
Yeah, for any electronic dance music that's experimental, intellectually complex, and just refuses to fit into a neat little box.
So it's not just a band, it's a whole designation for being innovative. And this all came out of the early 1990s, right?
Straight out of UK rave culture when experimentation was everything.
And if you want to understand the sound, there's really only one place to start.
You have to start with the seminal artifact, the 1995 debut album, Leftism.
That record was the pivotal moment. It wasn't just a club hit. It got huge critical acclaim way beyond that scene. It's a landmark.
It really is. And what's fascinating is how it's different from, say, its contemporary trip-hop.
Okay, yeah, that's the question everyone asks. What is the actual difference?
Well, trip-hop is fundamentally based on down-tempo and hip-hop rhythms. It's got that kind of moody, hypnotic pull.
Sure.
Leftfield, on the other hand, is rooted firmly in house and techno. It has this kinetic force and energy.
But if it's rooted in house, what was the big adventure? Why didn't it just stay house music?
That's where the magic is. It's what they fused with that core. They took that driving house and techno foundation and blended it with heavy influences from dub and world music.
Ah, so that's where you get those massive, spacious breakdowns and the echo.
And those deep, resonant bass lines. They took familiar club sounds and made them cinematic, almost abstract.
That makes the whole lineage make so much more sense. You can see that risk-taking spirit get passed along.
Oh, absolutely. The experimental baton was passed. You can hear it in an album like Underworld's Boku Fish from '99.
They brought in more trance elements, more narrative stuff.
Exactly. And then you see someone like Fortet with his 2001 record, Pause. He kind of stripped things back, brought in more glitch and organic textures, and just opened a whole new horizon for that sound. It became a lineage of innovation.
So what does that mean for us today? That word left field has really transitioned, hasn't it?
It's now just shorthand. It's a way of saying this is innovative music that sits outside the mainstream.
It's like a seal of approval for something smart and cutting edge.
And this raises a really crucial point about why this 90s music still matters so much now. That whole sound is being reevaluated. We're seeing its influence in two really critical contemporary areas.
Okay, I'm listening.
AI music generation
Seriously.
and specialized film soundtrack production. The kind of intellectual, artistic experimentation they pioneered is now essentially the architectural blueprint shaping how we compose digitally.
That is amazing. A genre born from analog UK rave culture is now training our algorithms. The irony is just palpable.
It is.
So here's a final thought for you to mull over. If Leftfield represents this early, human-driven experimentation that became a blueprint, what other experimental sounds from the 90s, maybe early jungle or IDM, are shaping how we digitally compose right now?
A provocative thought to end on.
This has been a great deep dive. If you haven't already, you have to go grab that Leftism album and hear exactly where this innovation began. Thanks for sharing these sources with us. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.